Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as was the vast majority of crypto and finance. And let's just dive in. And let's start off with the big shockers. Just joking, they're not really shockers, because guess what? We have been waiting for this forever. We are finally starting to see banks going big on CBDCs. And when I say that, I mean, it is a flood. Recently, we've started to see banks doing trials around CBDCs, the BIS also doing trials around CBDCs with DLT technology and DLT interconnectivity. We are seeing things moving very, very fast around the space, which I've been telling you guys about for so long. Like, everyone is hyper focused on the SEC lawsuit and what's happening around the US regulations. Meanwhile, we are seeing documents coming out 24/7 now around banks and how to incorporate DLT and crypto into their technology stack around these new infrastructures and this new financial system, if you will, that's rising. And it's at a time where most people are distracted. It's crazy to me. But we do see here, ECB to start wholesale CBDCs settlement trials in 2024. Pretty big. Now, of course, guess what? This is based on DLT, no surprise. Starting in 2024. The central bank is looking at how it can innovate in settling transactions between financial institutions for securities or foreign exchange, while also developing plans for a retail central bank digital currency, the digital euro, that could be used by the EU citizens. What's crazy about this is that we already know that there's a ton of documents out there on how to settle securities and even FX transactions with, of course, Ripple and XRP, and even centering it around CBDCs. That's why we have Ripple creating the CBDC platform that launched this year, coincidentally, right? The ECB clarified that the envisioned start of exploratory work is in 2024, testing the use of central bank money in both real and mock wholesale transactions. And we do see the explorations will be limited in capacity and time and take place on the basis of existing rules, including a new pilot regulation passed by the EU last year, which temporarily relaxes financial market infrastructure requirements for securities trading using DLT, the document added. So yeah, crypto is going to be a key piece of the puzzle, and we even did see digital pound will be pseudonymous with a focus on privacy, Bank of England CBDC chief said. Again, how much do you want to trust this? In my opinion, I don't think that we should really trust it all that much. I don't trust these central bankers, but we do see a few things mentioned down here. So we want to be compatible with distributed ledger business models in the private sector, but we were not convinced that distributed ledgers offered more efficiency over conventional ledgers. Again, this is all for the central bankers to retain control. This is right on par with the private ledger technology that Ripple has created, right? Like it doesn't utilize distributed ledger technology. It utilizes private distributed ledger technology, aka the private XRP ledger technology. This is right. This is like what they are mentioning here. We do see there will be no data shared with the Bank of England, I'm sure. We will know what transactions have happened, but we will have no data on the individual who did it. I'm sure that they won't. While the wallet provider would have the user data, but won't have access to their transaction data. We'll have to wait and see, right? We don't know. But I'm not going to trust these central bankers at all. Over here as well, Swiss SNB to launch a digital currency pilot. Again, it's all happening. It's all happening in real time. And it's moving pretty quick. And again, it's all centered out on the private sector with, digital payments and faster payments, which I've been mentioning quite a bit. Now, I did post a tweet as well, and I did say very strong section on this PDF file by the Digital Euro Association and the role of DLT within the settlement infrastructure. Remember, this is a think tank organization. Yeah, this is an organization that has Ripple on board, of course, to specialize in the thought process behind crypto assets, stablecoins, CBDCs, and all that kind of stuff around this new financial system that is rising right in front of us. And I did say whether you want to accept it or not, CBDCs are coming, and they are. Listen, they are inevitable. We could resist all day long, and we should definitely try to. But hey, I think that they are going to happen whether we like it or not. The number one thing you want to be doing at this moment is researching the technology behind them. This will ensure that you are a part of the digital gold rush happening in front of us. The rise of the new global financial infrastructure is beginning slowly but surely. The crucial piece of the puzzle is DLT. The efficiencies of these technologies are clear from years of research/use of assets like XRP, HBAR, XLM, XDC, Casper, QNT, you name it. Every one of these projects cater to specific use cases/industries, but I am hyper-focused on utility. I've been mentioning Quant Network forever and how this will connect every traditional network to these digital rails. The recent trial with the BIS and the Bank of England solidified my thought process on Quant. It's only a matter of time. Experiments are happening. They are testing the key pieces of the new system. We need to remain patient and aware of the steps being taken, focus on the big picture. And of course, this is the PDF file posted by the EU Commission, which was published yesterday. And we do see this as a proposal for regulation of the European Parliament and the Council. So technically speaking, like, this is actually from the European Commission. We scroll all the way to the top here. You guys have the European Commission. And then, of course, within this, we do see this is from this PDF file, DLT. What's crazy about this is this solidifies everything that we've talked about around like instant settlement. So to provide for instantaneous settlement, both online and offline digital euros transactions, including in the context of funding and defunding, and as waterfall and reverse waterfall functionalities should be settled instantaneously in a few seconds only in normal circumstances. The settlement of online digital euro payment transactions should be performed in the digital euro settlement infrastructure adopted by the euro system. Online digital euro payment transactions should be settled in a matter of seconds as specified under the functional and technical requirements adopted by the European Central Bank. Final settlement of online digital euro payment transactions should be achieved at the moment of recording the digital euros concerned of the payer and the payee in the digital euro settlement infrastructure approved by the European Central Bank, irrespective of whether digital euros are recorded as holding balances or units of value or of the technology used. The digital euro settlement infrastructure should seek to ensure adaptation to new technologies, including distributed ledger technology. Again, as we look at these CBDCs, there's zero doubt that DLT is a crucial piece of the puzzle for all of it. We have talked about the idea of XRP being utilized as a bridge between these types of technologies forever now. And I think that is a focus that we should be continuously homing on about, because it's one of those things that, it's either going to happen or it's not. And from what we've seen with Ripple and the participating banks that are on board with the Ripple technology and what Ripple has been doing and the connections with Ripple with the FedNow system, with the Federal Reserve, and even over in Europe, Ripple expanding rapidly recently. Again, the major distractions around the SEC case. In my opinion, Ripple is a part of this. I've talked about it. In fact, I've even made tweets about it, and I've said, like, this SEC lawsuit is one massive distraction away from the big facts of the picture, which is, hey, guess what? This system's coming. This is the new financial system, and it's on its way. And DLT is a part of it. While we have individuals, going out there and buying Bitcoin and Ethereum and hoping that, Bitcoin and Ethereum, skyrocket in value, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at these technologies. I'm looking at what's happening around these major banks and, the BIS, the IMF, things like that. And to me, they're solidifying everything that we've been thinking about for years around XRP and a lot of these other assets. And it's the fact that, listen, crypto is the future. DLT is crucial. It's all happening. And I also seen RizXRP post this video. Now, a lot of people are still tying XRP back to this idea of this like gold-backed currency. It's nonsense. XRP is not going to be backed by gold. It's kind of nonsense to even think of it like that. I don't think that RizXRP meant it like that, but a lot of people did take it like that. But in my opinion, I want to go over this gold-backed system as well and kind of break this down. But we do see Jim Rickards, BRICS, and gold-backed currency. This is from Black Swan Capitalist, and I'm just going to play this quick little video. It's about 2 minutes long, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about this.
People have forgot about that because now everyone's talking about it. But Jim Rickards, who I respect a lot, he has spent time at the CIA. He ran simulated financial war games for them. He's very connected. Definitely. He came out and said that BRICS is going to issue or introduce their new gold-backed currency at the August summit. This is a big deal. And think about, why have all the central banks been buying gold? Why did they all repatriate their gold? Why did the BIS reclassify it tier 1? And
zero risk.
That's right. And so all of the central banks who have been accumulating gold and have join the BRICS union. Macron from France just openly applied, asked for invitation to this meeting. Our allies like Mexico, who have formally applied to BRICS. Now France, who wants an invitation to the new meeting. Rumor is Japan, who just bought Russian oil above the West benchmark, spurring the West and their sanctions. Rumor is that France, who bought liquid natural gas with yuan and struck a 51-point agreement with China from 5G to military engagement. Rumors are Australia and New Zealand are considering joining BRICS. This is a situation where this BRICS phenomena is growing rapidly. And he came out and publicly said that they will issue a commodity-backed, most likely gold-backed currency in their August meeting. We've been told this by the BRICS folks for over a year now, that they would introduce a commodity-backed currency. And if this is when they are going to do it, a central bank digital gold-backed, commodity-backed currency, this is going to shine a light on both of the things we're talking about here. And these are the types of things that very quickly, the things that we're talking about, which are somewhat, you have to kind of use your mind's eye. They're not concrete yet. We follow the crumbs. All of a sudden they become real.
So yeah, the idea behind gold within this new financial system as well has been kind of outlined in the past, especially through Jim Rickards. Again, thought process in mind, this is all just connecting breadcrumbs and kind of coming up with our own idea. As we do look at gold-backed currencies, they are launching back in May. Actually, we did see Zimbabwe unveils this gold-backed CBDC. Over here, we do see the Great Gold Rush, central banks in frenzy. Central banks have been buying gold in quantities not seen since 1967 after decades of efforts to demonetize gold. Why would the guardians of the monetary system suddenly invest large sums in a metal that demands crippling mining costs and offers little return? The answer is not so simple. It kind of goes in depth on it, but yeah, like central bankers have been swallowing up gold for a little bit of time now. What's wild about this is it's kind of right on par with the coming reset of the international monetary system. This is an idea that's been kind of floated around for a while, and it's actually based upon a theory by James Rickards. Not Jim Rickards. I thought it was Jim Rickards, but it's James Rickards. It's the death of money. Now this was kind of interesting to look over in the past, and I have looked over it in the past, and it would kind of be right on par with XRP being that bridge currency. The problem that I have with this breakdown is the price of XRP. Like they're saying XRP would be defined as a specified quantity of SDRs, just like the local currencies, meaning it will be specified in terms of gold. I don't necessarily believe that that is going to be the case. Now, the way that I look at this is it's pretty right on board with what I've been thinking. So CBDCs will be backed by gold, issued out on private or public ledger technology. Now, within this, they do talk about fractions of gold, which could also be, it could be tokenized gold, right? But the problem arises where, we have tokenized gold that's not technically backed by reserves, right? And it's the number one reason why I tell you guys not to be buying digital gold and silver, because you just can't trust it. As we do look at this, like this is how I envision the system. It's kind of right on board with my thought process around what's happening and why central banks are gobbling up a ton of gold. You'll have this SDR system, this international monetary system, backed by gold with CBDCs centered around all major nations, but you'll still need that bridge currency, and XRP could definitely be that facilitation of a bridge currency between all these currencies. Of course, like I said, this could very well be right on par with that. This is speculation, it's an idea, but what do you guys think? How do you envision this system? Why do you believe that central bankers are buying up a ton of gold? What do you think is happening? Because in my opinion, Zimbabwe kind of already solidified what we are thinking in terms of this gold-backed CBDC. It's right on board, right? CBDC is backed by gold issued out on DLT, but then you still need that bridge currency. So again, this is my thought process. It's, again, we don't know if it's going to be confirmed or not. We have to wait and see, but I do believe that we are seeing the rise of the new system. DLT is crucial. A lot of these currencies like XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, QNT, Casper, you name it, these are going to be the crucial pieces of the puzzle. They all have specific use cases defined. And with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because of more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are on this beautiful world. That's been Nick. Peace out, guys.